Hi, I'm with Dwight Killian today, and we're going to talk a little bit about the technology today. The technology that's available to us as musicians. It's really awesome, actually, and it continues to grow. Amazing. It seems like each day. Don't you think so?
It sure does. All the churches using PowerPoint, using video. You know, how many times you used to walk into the cathedrals and there was no sound system, you know, or just for speaking only.
Yeah.
And amplifiers
and
as
now,
big as rock concerts.
Yeah, now it's like a big rock concert.
Caged drum sets.
Yeah, everybody has their own microphone. They have monitor speakers. They have these gigantic speakers around there, and light shows and big screens and everything else.
Exactly.
And it's like
it becomes sometimes too much of a production.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's not what it's about. We're there to worship.
That's right.
The biggest thing, I think, when I go around as executive director, I go to different churches and see what everybody's doing and see if one of our ministries might be appropriate for their church. And most of the time when I go in and it's really a full-blown praise team, sometimes the biggest thing that can just kind of set you back a little bit is just volume.
Just the volume.
Yeah, you walk into the room, and I know I'm showing my age, I'm like 45, but I don't want to walk in for church on Sunday morning and get my hair blown back by more of a rock sound. I'm not ready to go there yet. I'm ready to praise and worship.
Well, that I think is indicative. That's sort of indicative of the society that we live in. Everything is in your face to begin with.
Everything on television, everything, all the concerts. And
what it does, it seems to desensitize us because it's loud, it's in your face constantly, and it's, you know what it is also? It's contrary to silence. It's contrary to being quiet, you know? And it's interesting because even like a really high-end show, Vegas show, like say maybe Celine Dion or somebody like that, right? Where they've spent millions of dollars in a production thing. There's always one or two moments during one of those shows where it's just her singing with a pin spot and maybe just a guitar player.
Exactly.
You know, and there's that intimacy. And sometimes I think that's what's missing, is the intimacy factor, because the tendency is to put it right in everybody's face.
Exactly. You know? We get used to that and we forget that we're coming on that Sunday morning to hear that still small voice and to hear what God is trying to say to us. Right. And we have to be able to bring, as a worship team member, we have to be able to bring the congregation to that point, to be able to hear the word.
Okay. So there you have it. That couple of opinions on technology and maybe ways that you can temper that, you know, and try to make the worship experience less aware of the technology and more aware of the worship. Thanks a lot.